Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
We're live here at Roy Nystrom Marina in Albert Lea for Big Nine girls hockey, and this is a big one tonight with Mankato East in town. It's a doubleheader, actually. We've got girls hockey coming up here at about 5:15, and then the boys to follow. The boys aren't playing Mankato East, though. They're playing Winona, who the girls played last night here and got a 5-0 win over. I'm Jay Paul, along with Chad Butzler as my right-hand man here, my producer and color man, and then Farron, my daughter, running the cameras. And we are going to bring you this doubleheader and hopefully 2 W's here tonight. I think the boys should have a good shot at it. They've dominated Winona over the last 12 years. They've won 20 of their last 22 against the Winhawks, although they did split their games last year. And they play them twice this year, but they haven't played them yet. They have 2 games of their last 9 against Winona coming up here on the schedule. But girls are first. Boy, are they ever getting the accolades. They just continue all year long with the numbers that they're putting up, and they've got 10 wins in a row over Winona after their win last night 5-0. That's 7 in a row by shutout over the Winhawks, Chad. And so really, actually, the boys and girls are dominating Winona in hockey.
Yeah, that was a really good game by the girls last night. To give up 10 shots, and I'd say 4 of those were just slow rollers, so it was pretty dominant.
And they have only 5 games left in their regular season. The next 2 are at home here tonight, and then Saturday on Minnesota Hockey Day, which is Albert Lee's version, is going to be here with all kinds of stuff going on all day. 12 hours of hockey on both sheets of ice. So get on out here for that. We should have warmer weather, which is nice. Heck, 10 degrees is like a heat wave around here. But that'll be fun. And then they're on the road for their last 3 regular season games. Before the sections start. The boys have 9 games left starting tonight, and 5 of those are on the road, but they have 5. Their next 5 games are against teams with winning records, and then the last 4 are against teams with losing records, which might help them gain some momentum heading into sections.
Yeah, and every game counts, especially when you want that seeding for the sections, so you can't take anybody lightly. You just got to finish strong here.
Zamboni's finishing up here the sheet of ice, and then we'll have the girls coming out here taking on Mankato East. They beat them 3-0 at the Civic Center in Mankato earlier this year. But East is a pretty good team. I mean, they are, I forget what their record is. I have it written here somewhere, but they're doing good. They have a 12-6-2. It's a 2-point game. And then on Saturday, Gentry Academy. Now, normally they're a pretty good team, but they're struggling this year at 6-14-1. So that's who the girls play on Minnesota Hockey Day, and the boys will take on Providence Academy, and they actually have a winning record. So that'll be maybe a little tougher, but the girls have to guard against complacency, and they got to be on the ball every game. I mean, that all I would have to say, if I was playing on you just say, Coach, just say Owatonna to me, and I know what you mean.
Right.
Because that was a game they lost that they shouldn't have.
Absolutely. And they're in their own, they control their own destiny in the conference. They want to win the conference before they get sectionals. Well, it's in their destiny. They can't let one slip by like tonight or any of these games coming up. They're all important. So
yeah, Mankato East girls are coached by Amber Prang. She is very good. I was doing Mankato radio for a couple of years before I came back here and got to know her and some of the other coaches in Mankato very well. She's one of the best. Played as a youth and has a daughter or two on the team, and they have a 24-goal scorer in junior number 23. What was her name?
13.
13. Yeah, that's Brielle Newton. I'll get into some numbers here coming up here, but we thank Gutters by GT and GT Window and Door for sponsoring girls hockey here on AlbertLeeLive.com. And that allows us we'll be able to do their section games coming up shortly, quicker than we think.
Yes.
Like a week and change away from doing some section hockey, and hopefully they can get all the way to state again and exercise some demons there. But we'll take a break and be back with some numbers, and then we'll get started with the starting lineups and the national anthem and get going here. Girls, followed by the boys, a doubleheader here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. NorthfieldRetirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
And we are just about ready for lineups and the national anthem coming up here for our girls game first. And the both power plays here tonight, Chad, are a little weak. Our power play running at 14.5%. Theirs is right at 16%. But a chance, I guess, on their PK being 80% successful. Ours is 95%. And so maybe if we can get them to commit some penalties, we can...
yeah, and I know on the first time we played them, we went 1 for 2 on the power play, and they went 0 for 3. So hopefully we can make that a little better stats for us.
So Tigers 16-3-1, 5 games to go in the regular season, like I said, and East is 12-6-2. Things have been pretty even lately against East. We split 2 games with them last year, beat them at All Seasons Arena earlier this season. Naturally, Jada Moyer with a 3-0 shutout. But the Cougar girls can score like our girls. We are third in the state in scoring with 106 goals. Marshall is first with 117. Woodbury has 109. Then Albert Lea at 106. And guess who's right behind us? Mankato East at 105. And there are 107 girls teams in Minnesota and 143 boys teams. I got bored and did some research there. But that seems a little low, but 107 girls, 143 boys teams. So to be at the top, in the top 5 of anything with 107 teams for the girls is quite an accomplishment. And we've got quite a few of them. You know, Jada, Tamika, and as the team 4th in scoring, it's not bad at all. But the lineups coming up here.
At forward for Mankato East, number 8, Lena Peterson. Also at forward, number 10, Alexis Erickson. And number 13, Brielle Newton. At defense is number 15, Kira Prangi. And number 21, Emmy Asher. In goal is number 1, Jordan Thomas. And now for the starting lineup for your Albert Lea Tigers. At forward, number 7, Haley Austinson. And number 20, Morgan Gustafson. At centers, number 9, Hannah Austinson. At defense is number 14, Olivia Ellsworth. And number 21, Nika Sykos. In goal is number 2, Jada Moyer. Officials for tonight's game are Jordan Lee, Bill Fedorik, and Greg Schmidt. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you stand and remove your hats. The privilege of this game was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us honor and respect their efforts and our country by devoting our attention to the American flag throughout the completion of the national anthem. let's play hockey!
Let's do it. As by the way, Northfield is number 6. They're the 6th and final team with 100 or more goals this year for girls hockey. So 3 Big 9 teams in the top 6 in scoring in the state of Minnesota. Albert Lea penalty kill 95% this year, 4th best in the state. We also have over 20 more PKs than any other top 5 team. Dodge County, who is our nemesis, 94.3% on their power or penalty kill, 2 spots behind the Tigers. Jada Moyer having an all-time historic season, just got her 10th shutout on the season last night, which is 1 short of the top 5 all-time in a season for girls hockey goalies in Minnesota. She's 3 ahead of Ida Huber of Dodge County, who's in 2nd place. But it's been 13 years since one of those girls got in the top 5. That was in 2011 when Julie Friend of Minnetonka got 11 shutouts. Amy Jones of Park Center has 11. That was in 1999. Katie Beaudry of Blaine Coon Rapids in 96 had 13. 14 for Jennifer Retka of South St. Paul in 95. And number 1 is Jody Horak from Blaine in 2001. She had 16 shutouts in a season. It'll be tough for Jada to get there, but she can get in the top 5 with another shutout. And she shut these guys out earlier, so it could happen.
Yeah, and anyone wondering, Coach Carlson's not on the bench tonight. He's under the weather, so...
He's actually up in the windows with his blanket.
He's here watching closely.
He's got his blankie. And no, I feel bad for him, and because I have a touch of that too. If you can't tell, the voice is a little lower and have a little cough and a sneeze going, so we'll do our best. But opening up here, it's been in the Albert Lea defensive end the whole time here in the first 45 seconds of the game. There's a girl that's Brielle Newton on her backside there trying to move the puck along in the corner there, and finally it's free. And that was Hannah Austinson who knocked it free there, and down the ice it goes for icing. 1 minute and 1 second in. They got 2 shots off there, did East, but didn't cash in, of course. And yeah, doubleheader today, doubleheader Saturday. All kinds of fun here at the Roy. Face-off is control. That's Kolker in the corner. Gets it to the other side to Callie Noble on the half wall. East keeping it in there. It's a quality team. We got to be on our marks here. As I was kind of surprised that we got a shutout of them. And that was on the big sheet that the college plays on over at the Civic Center in Mankato. And that makes a difference when you're used to practicing on a smaller sheet of ice. That wider sheet and longer, it makes it just a little bit awkward, I would imagine.
Yeah, I remember Coach talking to us about it after that, saying the girls were very winded after their shifts on the ice.
Yeah. So having trouble getting it out of their end here. Albert, they haven't had a shot on goal. I don't think they've been across the blue line. Just icing it, but a lot of their sorts here for this Tiger team. Usually they're the dominant team, and so far East has held it in. See if they can keep it going here. That one's way wide. Shot taken there by Alexis Erickson. 17-goal scorer for the Cougars.
Well, last time these two teams met, East did outshoot Albert Lea by about 10 shots, I believe.
That's right. So maybe that's part of this, too. They dominate but can't score because our defense and goaltender are so good. Because, yeah, it was like 41-20 in shots, East, but we beat them 3-0. So they work it in and get a line change, do the Cougars. Mika chases it down. She's got Hannah and also Haley with her. Goskison's out there, fresh off of her game misconduct from last night. And Ellsworth with Mika on the defensive pair as they finally work it into the offensive corner there. As Haley has it, wheels out of the corner and then gets it taken away and out of the zone. 3 minutes in, scoreless and only 2 shots, both by East. Yes, wow, they got that big screen right in your way, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, you got a good view of it, though.
That's right.
That's better than our camera.
Yeah.
What? That's not right. Anyway. Face off in the Albert Lea defensive end here with Hannah taking on Ella Hudspeth. They only have a couple of seniors on the East team. We have like 8 or 9 on the Albert Lea team. I don't know that makes a huge difference, but, experience does, I would imagine, play a part. Here comes Morgan and Hannah trying to get it across the blue line. They finally do, and Haley's over there. Now Morgan picks it up in the far circle, dances in there, and almost had a shot, but couldn't quite get her stick on it. Into the corner it goes. Now a centering pass to Haley that goes into the wall and out of the zone by the Cougars, chased by Mika as Mankato East gets a line change. Haley out ahead of everybody. She's 1-on-5. Gets it taken away. They caught the Tigers in a line change there, but they couldn't do anything about it. Couldn't get a attack going in time to take advantage of that, as looks like Erickson and as Shelby Evans is out there along with Peyton Seeger on defense. Araya Hansen with a stoppage there. And Kelly Noble comes in finally for Haley. And Shelby in the draw, and she wins it and comes up with it. And she's headlining a couple of girls. There's Hansen with a shot. Goes into the corner. Kelly Noble along with her. As I mentioned, Seeger and Erickson on defense. And they score! From the far side, it might have been Hansen. I don't think so. They're all hugging somebody in the middle, and that is going to be Shelby Evans. Shelby, her 7th of the season at 4:17 of the first. And that, of course, an even strength goal, so good to see her get going again. And a 1-0 Alberley lead as face-off is controlled by the Tigers, but taken away by the Cougars. And into the zone they come. There's a shot that gets blocked out front.
There's number 18, Shelby Evans, unassisted.
And back to their defensive area come the Cougars. And the forechecking Tigers steal the puck, and Morgan puts it in. Morgan Goskeson with her 18th. It's 4:47. 30 seconds later, they got a 2-0 lead.
The first time these two teams met, Morgan had a couple goals in that game, so it's not.
She picked that one off, that forechecking. See, she got in the passing lane, picked it off, and scored. And that's a good goalie that they're scoring on there. She's got a 2.48 goals against average. That's not bad.
2 shots, 2 goals. We'll take it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Tigers, number 20, Morgan Goskeson, unassisted. That's 20 unassisted.
18 for Morgan. And she missed the first week or two of the season, so she's really made up for that. Second best on the team to Mika, of course, in goals. And here they come again as Morgan is back around with Hannah in the back there, and pass to Morgan. She'll take it on the other side. Battling for it over there. Haley gets in the way of that one, but it gets out of the zone. Picked up by Mika. Cross ice to Hannah. Austinson does a dipsy-do around a girl, and she scores! Hannah Austinson with her 13th. 5:40. Minute and a half, 3 goals.
If you would have told me that beginning of this game, I wouldn't have believed it, but here we go. 3 shots, 3 goals.
Oh, they are on fire. 13 for Hannah. I think that's third on the team. Yeah, Mika has 31. Shelby with 7 now, but Morgan with 18, and now Hannah with 13.
And East is going to call a timeout here and try to regroup.
They have deer head in the headlights eyes right now. What is running over us? In the first 2 minutes of the game, they dominated in there. They couldn't score, but they were all over there in their offensive end. And now I'm looking at Jordan Thomas, the goalie, and she's wiping her eyes like, what in the heck? She had no defensive help, so in her defense, 2 of those were just point blank. Morgan picked that one off and just fired a dart, and then this last one by Hannah. So she needs the defensive help, does Thomas, that JD usually gets. And it's a 3-0 lead here. I guess we could take a quick break if you got one ready to go. They're breaking up here. All right. We'll stay here.
We can look at the goal quick.
By the way, they
They're coming out now. We'll save that.
A girls' basketball game at the high school, but there's no internet, so that's why it's not on AlbertLeeLive.com. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, something to do with the internet service provider or something. So.
Wow. All right, so they are playing over there, but we don't have that one on our stream like we were hoping. But we have the 2 hockey games here tonight. The East against the Tigers, and then the boys will be taking on Winona.
Tigers, number 9, Hannah Austinson. Assisted by number 20, Mika Sykos. That's 19 from 21.
As Mika now with 16 assists. Dumps it back to Noble, and Kolker has it at the point. Just throws it in there. Bounces off the East player to the Tigers have it in the corner. 3 shots each, 3 for 3 shots and goals for the Tigers. As the Cougars come barreling down the ice, Grace Campbell, number 22, gets it taken away from her. As Hansen has it, now Campbell gets it back. Kolker pokes it away from her. And Seeger will go back to get it behind the goal line. Reverses field and gets it out to Callie, who hands it off to Shelby. And it goes into the zone, but now a line change for the Tigers as that top line's back out there with Goskison. And Sykos and Ellsworth on defense. There's Mika, picks it up. Or that's Goskison taking it across the blue line with Hannah and Haley on the wings. And it's Hannah motoring through traffic there, gets dumped. No call. And East going the other way now with Sydney Wang bringing it across the blue line. And they dump it in, and Jada gets a save, and we have a whistle. 9:37 to play here in the first. 3-0 Albert Lee already. I had a feeling we'd win, but I'm with you. I'm kind of shocked we're just.
Yeah, the first 2 minutes we couldn't get out of the defensive zone, and then all of a sudden we just bam, 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 3 goals in a row.
Yeah, Shelby Evans, Morgan Goskison, Hannah Austinson, and here we go, 3-0.
This team's loaded. I mean, they got some firepower, so.
And Goskison gets behind the goal there and takes it away from the Cougars. She's going to wheel and deal all the way out to the top and give it to Ellsworth, who knocks it into the corner for Hannah. Haley was camped out in front of the goal. They get it out of the zone, do the Cougars. Chases on. As it looked like Hudspeth won the race to it, but then Tigers, Hannah was on the way back into the offensive zone, and they blow that dead at 8:56 to play. Well, you know you're playing a tough team. You're East. You're coming here. You're playing a tough team. You dominate the first 2 minutes. All of a sudden, you're down 3-0. It'd be easy to give up.
Yeah, it would.
It'd be like, what do we got to do?
Well, it'd be easy for Albert Lee to not play their game because they're up 3-0 early.
And it's not like them, though.
No, not the girls. No.
They'll go 17-0. They don't care. As the coach told us, I'm not going to tell them to stop trying. And they hold it in with Erickson finding Evans in between the circles there, but Cougars can't quite get it out. Now it trickles out of the zone with 8.5 to play. East gets a change. Among others, Brielle Newton, their leading scorer out there, number 13. Keep an eye on her. She's got 24 goals. And I can look it up, but she's in the top 20 or 30 in the state in scoring. As Jada stops that shot at the side of the net for her 5th save. Let me see. Brielle Newton, 16th in the state in goals with 31. So Mika's 4th after her 2 goals last night. And that's regardless of Class A, Class AA. It's 4th all state of Minnesota. And Jada, the number 1 goalie, has not in wins, but she's got shutouts, she's got goals against average, and she's got save percentages. She's number 1, or shared with number 1. And a stoppage on an offsides with 7:47 to go. We trail in shots 5-3, but 3-0 on the scoreboard. The Service Master by Ad scoreboard. And thanks again to Gutters by GT and GT Window and Door for sponsoring girls hockey here on AlbertLeeLive.com. You can do that too with your business. Sponsor a sport. Get mentioned all the time. You have your logo in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Talk about you all the time. And that helps us be able to afford going to the section games for that sport.
There's a penalty coming up here on Albert Lea.
7:24, they stopped the play, and that's Mika going. She is the state leader in penalty minutes with 71 coming in, and she gets 73 now. She had 83 last year and led the state. I think she's on her way to breaking that. So that comes at 9:36 of the first penalty of the game on Mika. We'll get the official announcement.
Minor penalty has been assessed to Albert Lee's number 21, Mika Cycles, for roughing.
Yes. The penalty kill running at 95% for the Tigers. They've allowed 5 goals all year on like 100 chances. It's close to that anyway. So they know how to shut down PKs. In fact, power plays. In fact, they a lot of times don't even allow a shot on a power play. But they just got one there, or 2 actually. And then Jada able to hold on to that shot. And minute 24 left in the Mika penalty. East with 3 shots already in the 36 seconds of their power play. You have a premier goalie and a really good defense. It's tough to crack that code, man. As everybody's finding out that plays these girls, and that's sent down the ice by the Tiger D. Just kills some time. Should be down to about a minute by the time East gets it back to center ice. Yeah, it's off by 5 seconds, but into the zone they come. Far side. A shot from the side. Actually went behind the goal. Might have been a pass. Gets knocked out of the zone. 50 seconds and counting left in the penalty. That goes right on Thomas. Oh! It's loose out in front. Almost a disaster for East. Thomas is shell-shocked back there. Slow roller, and she couldn't find it. She stopped it, but she couldn't find it. And then her teammate almost kicked it in. That'd be worth a replay, too. With 38 seconds left in Mika's penalty.
Yeah, it's almost like she took her eyes off the puck and was looking up, and the puck snuck away from her.
Probably waiting for somebody to come and hit her. But 6:02 to go in the period. 38 seconds left in the East power play. As that is sent in by Seeger. Into the corner. Taken away. Turn and shoot by Hansen. Araya didn't get that one, but it trickles out of there, and Ellsworth picks it up at the red line. Kicks it into the zone. 15 seconds left in the power play for East. Well, it took 3 shots, but it's more than most get, as Hansen has a hard time grabbing her stick, but they're going to get a penalty on her. Or both of them are going to go. Both 17s are heading to the penalty box. So we got 6 seconds and Mika will be out, and then these 2 are going to be in for 2 minutes. And for Araya Hansen, well, I don't have penalty minutes for our girls, but that's Ella Fugazi, number 17th for East. She's their leading penalty minute girl. She has 20. Mika's got 71, well, 73 now. And Ella has 20. They must not commit many penalties at all. As it's going to be 4-on-4. Nope, 4-on-5 until Mika comes out in 5 seconds. Excuse me. As out of the zone and on the way down the ice, Alexis Eriksson into the zone. Mika's out. She plays the puck behind the goal. Didn't take her long to get back there.
A minor penalty was assessed to Albert Lee's number 17, Araya Hansen, for hooking. And a minor penalty was assessed to Mankato East, number 17, Ella Fagazi for holding.
She held on to the stick of Ariah Hansen, and Hansen committed her own foul there. So they serve their penalties, and it's 5-on-5. And they score again.
Yeah, Hannah.
Hannah got one. Second in a row. 14th of the season. I was writing down some things on the paper there. Missed the whole thing. Well, we'll get it at the intermission on the replays.
It's very similar to her first one. She was pretty much all alone and went to her backhand against the goalie and beat her.
12-18 of the first. It's 4-0 Albert Lea. 4 goals on 5 shots. I mean, they're being outshot 9-5. Still got a 4-0 lead as they win that draw.
Number 9, Hannah Austenson, assisted by number 21, Mika Sykos. That's number 9 from 21.
I need to see a hat trick. I want to see a natural hat trick. We had 2 chances at it last night and didn't get one. Now Hannah's got a chance at it. As they set up shop, Callie was out in front. That gets away. As Kolker, and getting back was Shelby, and they were able to steer that one to the corner. Didn't even get a shot on goal. As number 21, Emmy Asher for East into the corner. Taken out of the zone by the Tigers. And Noble almost had a chance there to pick it up and go the other way. Morgan and helpers getting in there. Sykos has it. It's past Hannah into the zone. Bounces off the wall, taken by Goskison. She leaves it for Austenson. And now East able to work it out of there again. 3.5 to go, first period. And 2 girls, a girl each in the penalty box still, but a 5-on-5 here while they serve that time. Goskison all alone, actually 3 Tigers before any East players, and Morgan puts her second of the game in, and it's 5-0.
A lot of these girls are going to that backhand, and this goaltender just doesn't seem to
She
be able
takes
to stop
the first
that.
move, yeah. 13:52 of the first, and it's 5-0.
6 shots.
Morgan with 2, Hannah with 2, Shelby with 1. And boy.
Tigers, number 20, Morgan Goskison, assisted by number 21, Mika Sykos, and number 14, Olivia Ellsworth.
3 assists for Mika tonight, puts her up to 18 of those. She's going to be in the top 10 scoring again.
We still got 2.5 minutes in the first period.
First period yet. I think we're going to be seeing some Emery Nelson, Kalia Register, Maria Clary, some of the other girls that they played last night and did fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the more work they get, the better we're going to be as a team. If you always have to rely on the first 2 lines and you can't dig deep on your bench, you're never going to really have a deep squad. But they get those girls in on a regular basis. I mean, Emery's got 2 goals and 2 assists. Register with no goals but 2 assists. And Maria Clary with no goals but 2 assists. So they do play and get involved.
7, Haley Austenson for roughing.
I missed that one.
I did too.
Haley's in. So much going on here. Missed a penalty. Haley will serve 2 minutes. A little roughing. Now we have 2:24 left in the first. 1:40 left in her penalty. As they work it into the corner, East taking their time here as they get a wide open shot there on that far circle, but they miss to the corner. As was saved there by Jada. Here comes Hannah and Ellsworth. Off is Hansen. On is Goskison. So the 4 out there for the Tigers. Mika, Morgan, also Goskison, well, I said Morgan. There's also Olivia Ellsworth. And I'm missing one. No, that's the 4. I think I got them all. Anyway, face off. They got to try and get it out of their end here, but shot is on. Jada stops it and holds on. Minute 8 left in the penalty.
Yeah, and with these penalties, Mankato East is pulling away in the shots on goal, but
yeah, doesn't matter if you're not going to cash in at all. As they cross ice it too far for the girl standing over there, number 10, who is Alexis Erickson. She circles around, gets it over to Brielle Newton, and now it's in deep behind the goal. Newton out at the blue line, passes it across, and that is rebuffed by the Tiger D into the corner. 39 seconds left in the penalty to Haley Austinson. And Jada stops that one and another one, and now goes back behind the other side of the goal. 20 seconds to go now on the penalty, and it's tied up along the wall there by the bench of the Tigers. Squirts out of there, and Goskeson chases it behind the goal. 10 seconds left, and that should do it for that penalty. As here comes Haley in 1 second. She's out on the ice.
Oops.
Back and forth. She took out the ref right away. And back to 5-on-5 here for 34 seconds left in the first period. 5-0 Albert Lea. As they work it out of the zone, and Haley's going to chase it with Shelby. Picked off by Hansen almost. There, I guess it got by her and into the defensive zone. And a shot blocked out front that was taken by Madeline Shield, number 14. And here's Grace Campbell. Trying to get it. I think we got a hook. Yep. On Albert Lea. I saw that one. I'm catching on. 5 seconds left.
Tried to let go of the stick, but it was a little late on it.
And that's going to be Seeger. She doesn't commit a lot of penalties. She's a freshman. And with 5 seconds left, that will probably spill over into the next period.
Release number 12, Peyton Seeger for hooking.
And she'll spend the first minute 55 of the second period in the box. As we have come to the end of the first, and in our intermission, we'll have some great information for you. We'll look at 5 goals on the other side of the break, as Albert Lea up with a 5-0 lead after 1 here at the Roy on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery, and I am loving it. My vision has never been better, driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye, and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by IATS Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by IAT today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Whoa. Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
Cozy? Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow! You took the words right out of my mouth.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust off Highway 3 in Dundas.
So it is 5-0 after one. And there was not a goal scored until 4:17 of the game. And actually 4 penalties in the period, 3 of them on Albert Lea, which is not what we like to see, but it hasn't hurt them at all, as they have peppered the goalie Jordan Thomas, a senior goalie for MANKATO. She came in with a 2.48 goals against average and an 879 save percentage. 879 is not all that great, but 2.48 is pretty good. She's also 12-6-2, but it was all Albert Lea, starting at 4:17 of the first. Shelby Evans opened the scoring. The girls, there's Hansen with a shot. Goes into the corner. Callie Noble along with her. As I mentioned, Seeger and Erickson on defense. And they score! From the far side, it might have been. It was Shelby Evans with her 7th of the season. And that was followed 30 seconds later by Morgan Goskeson. Severia come the Cougars, and the forechecking Tigers steal the puck, and Morgan puts it in. Morgan, 18th of the season for Morgan Goskeson, and then another 53 seconds after that, Hannah Austenson got into the scoring. Picked up by Mika, cross ice to Hannah. Austenson does a dipsy-do around a girl, and she scores! Hannah, that was her 13th of the season, and she followed it up with another one at 12:18 of the first. So they serve their penalties, and it's 5-on-5. And they score again.
Yeah, Hannah.
Hannah got one. 14th of the season, 2nd of the game. And then Morgan Goskeson ruined the natural hat trick for Hannah, but did get her 2nd of the game at 13:52. Only box still, but 5-on-5 here while they serve that time. Goskeson all alone, actually 3 Tigers before any East players, and Morgan puts her 2nd of the game. Yeah, 2nd of the game, 19th of the season for Morgan. So 2 for Hannah, 2 for Morgan, and 1 for Shelby. And that was, wow, you never see that.
No.
That breakaway, 3 Tigers before you saw any East players coming back to help their goalie.
They caught him in a line change, and the Mankato East defender was skating off, and I saw the coach yelling at her, "Get back out there, man!" By the time she reacted, it was too late. So.
And we talk about Mika being number 1 in the state in penalty minutes, and she is with 73 now after her 2 minutes here today, and she had 83 last year to lead the state. But Morgan Goskeson is 12th, 41 minutes. And her 5-minute major and game misconduct last night probably helped that cause a little bit. But it is, there's numbers, and then there's numbers. And this team has so many numbers that you could go through. I mean, it's right on my phone here, but look at all this. All the notes, and those are all just top 5, top 10 things that they're doing. It's crazy. And then they have 6 shots, score 5 times in that first period, and I don't think we've seen that either yet this year. So there's something they haven't done, and it's a shock. But they just keep doing it. They keep coming at you in waves, and it's really fun to watch.
Yeah, and like you said on the break there, you mentioned they may see something on this goalie because they all seem to be going to that backhand, not shooting that initial shot and just putting a move and going to that backhand, and this goalie just seems flabbergasted. So. And
the penalties, Mika had one at 9:36. Fugazi had the only East penalty 12 minutes in, and she went with Hansen. They got tangled up. And then Haley got a 2-minute at 14:50. So we're 3-1 in penalties, but it hasn't hurt. They haven't scored. They've shot 12 times. 12-6 they lead in shots, East. But they have not been able to cash in on Jada or the D. And 0 for 3 on the power play, and we're 0 for 1. And both power plays are not that great. 14.5% for us, 16.4% for them. But our penalty kill is, 3rd or 4th best in the state, I said earlier. So, yeah. Again, another – the only weakness they have is the power play, and they don't need it because they end up scoring a lot on even strength goals. They've scored some shorthanded goals. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it might when we get to the sections in the state, but –
I wouldn't be surprised if they scored just as many shorthanded goals as they have power play goals.
They probably have. Yeah, I think it's 10 power play goals they've scored, but we've only let in 5 when we're on penalty kill, and it's like 100 chances that the opponents have had. So 95% it's incredible. Anyway, that is how we sit 5-0 here after 1, and these girls aren't going to let up. No. I'm not going to be shocked, I guess, if we get to double figures here. I would be because I didn't think we would do that this badly to them.
This is a very good hockey club that they're skating against right now. It's not your Red Wing or Austin. It's a very competitive team. So
yeah, and we're just ripping them apart. Yeah, they're 12-6-2, Mankato East. So only four wins behind us, and probably. Just like I said, shell-shocked as Jordan Thomas, the senior goaltender, has just not looked good. And it's not even her fault because 4 of those 5 were on their own. She had no defensive help on any of them. So you can't put your goalie in that kind of a situation and feel good about it. But I'm sure they're getting chewed out in the locker room as we are down to under 5 minutes left here in the first intermission. 5-0 Albert Lea. We have the boys game coming up. They're going to take on Winona, and they've dominated the Windhawks over the last 12 years. 20-2 against Winona for the boys. One of those 2 losses was last year, and Winona has had a better boys hockey team here in the last couple of years. They had a winning record last year, and they have another one this year. So it might be a tough out, but it's going to be interesting to see how they do following this game here. Doubleheader Tuesday on AlbertLeaLive.com.
GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
We know that there is more to a home than the building. There is care and detail in every last nook and cranny of what you call home. That's why Schmidt Homes is the only call you'll ever have to make. Their in-house designer will work with you to get everything the way you want it. Their highly skilled craftsmen and quality materials will ensure the best possible value for your home. When you're ready to start building your home, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Get started building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Well, I guess.
And we're back.
We're here at the Roy. I was talking to Ann Sternhagen. She's not the cheerleader coach anymore. I didn't know that. But my daughter Farron, who's doing our camera work a lot of times, she's been talking about being a hockey cheerleader. But I don't never see cheerleaders at the hockey games. But she said, I'll start it. What?
They're only in Duluth.
Oh yeah. That's she wants to go to college in University of Minnesota Duluth. She might be a cheerleader for their hockey teams up there, I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, I took my daughter on a college visit up there. It was middle of January, about this time of year. She's like, I don't think I want to go to school here.
Isn't it hilly? And, you would think with the slippery roads and stuff, that would be
you get that lake effect.
Oh, my God, yeah. I mean, 3 inches of snow here is 10 there because of lake effect. So we start the second period with Haley in the box for another minute 55. And so power play for East here, but it hasn't helped them. They're 0 for 3 so far. 5-0 Albert Lee. East leads 13-6 in shots, but it's all Tigers on the scoreboard, the Service Master scoreboard. As Evans working in the corner there, trying to get it away from him, but East able to get it out of the zone. And thanks to Gutters by GT and GT Window and Door, sponsoring our girls hockey games. Those girls. You should not be so nice to them, Chad. Tell them to move. They're not in my way, so I guess.
Like I said,
actually, it's a camera, though, so it's like you can see what it is, but still.
And they did change the shots in that first period from 6 to 12 to 6 to 13, so they must have added one.
All right. Yes, East goes back to get it now with 1:07 left in their power play. As they come out, still haven't had a shot on this power play, which was 5 seconds worth in that first period. Bleeding here into the second with now under a minute to go. And Psychos takes it and blasts it all the way down the ice. Nicely done as Hannah chases, but she won't win that race. 45 seconds. Albert Lee brings in some fresh recruits. Oh, a short-handed shot there for Hannah as she stole the pass. Yeah, we're trying to clear the zone. Did not connect for a goal. That would have been a nice hat trick. Short-hander. But Morgan now has it. Out of the zone, and she gets it knocked away from her. And then she comes up with it again, spinning, and takes a shot. That goes astray into the far corner. 10 seconds now left in Haley's penalty. She stands up, get ready to come back out here. As it's been Hansen, Morgan, Ellsworth, and Erickson killing the last part of this penalty. And we're back to even strength with 15 minutes left in the second period here. 5-0 as across the ice comes Seeger. I guess I was saying Haley. It's Seeger. Peyton Seeger, who is in the box. I'm sorry. As they work it into the Albert Lea defensive zone, but momentarily now back in. They get behind the Albert Lea defense, and they score on a nice job there for East. They got behind the D, got Jada moving one way, and snuck one in behind her.
Yeah, not much Jada could do there with that one.
And that is scored by Alexis Erickson, her 18th of the year. And it comes at 2:28 of the second. And an even strength goal.
Number 10, Alexis Erickson, assisted by number 8, Lena Peterson. That's 10 from 8.
And it's 5-1, Albert Lea. Well, there goes Jada's shutout to get into the top 5, but she still has 4 more games left in the regular season, and a couple in the sections, and maybe 3 at state to add to that total. She'd have to shut out everybody the rest of the way to get to the all-time record of 16. That's just incredible, 16 shutouts in a season. You know, play like 25 games. As the East girls still the bane of Chad's existence over here. What are they doing, playing musical chairs?
I don't know.
As Haley brings it into the zone.
If it wasn't 5-1, I probably wouldn't be as generous.
Maybe not. As back into the zone by Haley, and she takes a shot that was blocked and taken down there by Grace Campbell. And goes into the far corner. Cougars trying to get out of the zone. They do. Get to the red line, and Noble takes it away. And now Seeger knocks it back into the D corner. Erickson picks it up there, and then nice pass to Seeger. Backwards pass. And Jada has to get out there and save that one, as East is doing some forechecking here. Well, they look like a better team this period. I mean, they dominated the first 2 minutes of the first period, but I don't think they were necessarily forechecking in there like they have been here. That's an icing call, and we'll bring it back to the Albert Lea side for a face-off. We're at 12:44 left in the second. And East has doubled our shots, 14-7. 5-1 is the score. And the face-off is to the right of Jada. Ella Fagazi going against Shelby. And Albert Lea wins that draw. As they play it, that's Seeger to Shelby. Evans goes back around the back of her goalie, and then they smack it out of the zone there. It was Erickson knocking it past center ice. Now back into the defensive zone with an icing call with 12:22 to go. If anybody knows anybody at the boys basketball game at the high school, let me know. We need to get a score on that one. They're playing Mankato West. Girls are at West. I suppose I could text. Afton was here. I don't know. Maybe she made it over to Mankato. Earlier, when I got here at 2:30, Afton was here, Afton Wacholtz, whose daughter plays, of course, on the girls basketball team. And now East chance again as they have a nice centering pass. Goes behind the goal. The Tiger D gets back and helps out Jada, and they get in the way of that chance and send it down the ice for icing again. 11:50 to play, second period. 5-1, Albert Lea. As the face-off with Shelby Evans taking on Alexis Erickson, and the Cougars win that battle. Get into the near corner. Shot from the side, actually a centering pass, and it goes astray, but they're going to have a penalty on Albert Lee. A trip. And it's going to be Mika. She'll get to 75 minutes now in the penalty box. 83 last year, 75 so far with this 2 minutes. That's 5:28 of the second, first penalty of the second period. Mika's second time in the box on the night. And
It's number 21, Mika cycles for tripping.
all the way to Thomas for a save, a slow rolling save. So fourth power play here for East. They're 0 for 3, and there's a shot by Kolker. They already got a shorthander. And East back to the red line and now into the zone, but the defenders are back for the Tigers. As Shelby took the girl out of that play, and Hansen, she skated right by the puck. Had a little chance at a breakaway there, but still in the corner, fighting for it over there. Is that Seeger? I don't think so. Or is that Shelby? It's hard to see. The uniform bunched up in the back. It's 12 or 18. It's 18. It was Shelby Evans. Saw the C. Gave it away as Hansen blocked the shot way out front. But she's going to come off the ice, and on comes Hannah in a hurry. And she's already involved in the play in the far corner. Takes it away and plays it down the ice to kill some more time off that penalty. 45 seconds left in the East power play. And Erickson picks it off and fires it back to the end wall again. And shorthanded opportunity there. Backhand by Hannah, just not enough juice on it. Sister Haley was camped out front there, but 25 seconds left. And they get one through the crease, do the Cougars. With 18 seconds left in the Mika penalty. And they're camped out there on the near side here, but taken away by Erickson. Not out of the zone just yet, but now it comes out and goes far enough that that'll kill the penalty. With 3 seconds left before Mika comes back out. Kolker has it to Mika as she comes out of the box. Nicely done. And down the ice, we'll get a line change as 9:20 left here in the middle period. 5-1 Albert Lee. Outscored here in the second period, 1-0. Outshot 3-, well, I guess it's 3-3 in shots in the second. As Ellsworth grabs it, goes behind her goaltender. Pass up to Mika, up to Callie. And still working. Shelby has it between her skates. Callie joins her over there, and then Mika picks it up and squirts it out of there up to the red line. She's going to go 1-on-2, but she does have Callie with her. Shot goes into the far near corner here, and then way out and down the ice. Ellsworth picks it up there. Hansen, center ice. Still working to take it away with 8.5 to play. It's down the ice.
Kind of hard to believe the girls got 5 goals and Mika's yet to get one so far. But.
Yeah. Well, it's about time, you know. Some of these girls, they go a week or so without a goal. I like to see them get theirs, and Hannah is the one today. Morgan's been really coming on strong. She's up to 19 on the season. And Shelby with 7. She needs to get to double figures, too, in goals. As it's played into the East zone. 8 minutes to go. And out in front, it's loose, but finally Jordan Thomas grabs it and does the splits and holds on. Stops the clock at 7:52. And a little Beastie Boys action going on here at the rink. And Farron's like, well, if it's not Taylor Swift, I don't care. And I was a rock and roll DJ for 43 years, so I tried. Morgan ahead. Taken away by the Cougars and dumped into the zone, but Erickson's going to win the race to it. Well, we've shortened up the shots to 15-11. As back around the goal, Erickson heads all the way up to Haley, who's all alone, goes in on Jordan, and she gets stuffed. Nice play by Thomas. I don't know how you let Haley get that far wide open, but that was really nice of Erickson to see her there and get it to her, to weave it through all those players. And a golden chance there, but still a 5-1 lead for Albert Lea with 7:10 to go with the stoppage. And Hannah with the face-off, but it's controlled by the Cougars. With 7 minutes to play in the second. As the Cougars walk in and the far circle, and it goes behind the goal. Jada on alert there, and no damage done as Mika brings it to the red line, and they run into the ref over there. He's like, I don't have anywhere to go, man. As Hannah picks it up, throws it up to Morgan. Now over by the half wall, Mika runs into the wall on her knees. And East out of the zone. 6:25 to play. Cyclist chases it down. Backhands it around the way and all the way to the red line. Ellsworth. Ellsworth again has it now behind the goal line. Up to Noble, who knocks it into the zone. Hansen chasing it there, and Noble's right with her. Hansen centers it to Noble, and it just gets knocked out of the zone by the Cougars. 15-12 East leads in shots. So 6-3 shots this period in favor of Albert Lea. But they haven't scored a goal as they ruin their average there. Shelby blocked shot there into the corner, taken by the Cougars. Yeah, one after the first period, we had 6 shots, 5 goals. Now we have 12 shots, 5 goals. Play continues around the back as Seeger got dumped in the half wall on the near side. She stays in there. Back on D with Haley. And here's Kolker coming in, and Jada makes the save. Hangs on with 4:58 to play in the second. Boys game to come. They take on Winona after this one. Here on AlbertLeaLive.com. That's a shot that goes up above the goal into the glass. Still in the zone here for the Cougars as they waltz in between the circles, and a slow roller goes to the crease to the left of the goal. Another one in there with traffic out in front of Jada, and it's whistled dead.
The boys JV should be playing.
Yeah, they're taking on Red Wing. They were supposed to take on Winona, but the Winona JV canceled. And somehow they got the Red Wing JV to agree to get over here. That's on the Colstrup Arena ice just across the way here. And a loose puck out in front of Jada. That's directed into the corner by the Tiger D, and now Morgan takes it. Oh, East able to get it away from her and dump it into the zone with 4:15 to play. And Albert Lea again on the offensive, and a score! Didn't see who it was. Was it Hannah?
Hannah to Haley. Sisters.
Where'd my pen go? I had a pen. Here's one. First to the bench is Haley. So she gets her 13th of the year. As that is 12:53 of period number 2. Haley. Starting to pile them up here with 13, even strength.
Tigers, number 7, Haley Austinson, assisted by number 9, Hannah Austinson, and number 21, Mika Sykos. That's 7 from 9 and 21.
Mika's getting an assist on every goal here. She's going to be about 20 already in assists. 6-1 Albert Lee. 3:43 to play here in the second. So I think Mike Carlson should stay off the bench forever. I mean, they're playing so well with him up there. That should be his perch from now on. I think he'd agree. It's nice and quiet up there.
A lot warmer.
Yeah, that's it. That's true. As Kolker fights for it behind the goal, and then Hansen squirts free, and Noble takes a shot. Can't quite connect. And back to the red line, picked up by Evans. Plays it in and gets a line change. And here come the Austinsons along with Sykos. With Morgan out there, and Erickson joining Mika on defense. And Erickson will leave, and Ellsworth comes in. And you got your starting 5 skaters. Ellsworth in the near circle. Moves in, takes a shot, and Thomas got a stick on that one and directs it into the corner. 2:40 to play.
Tied in shots.
Yeah, shots are even at 16. Come a long way. And a 6-1 Elberly lead. As Morgan stuck in the half wall there, finally breaks free. Mika has it. And scores from the blue line. Or was it tapped in by somebody else? I don't know.
I couldn't tell for sure if she got her stick on there or if it just confused the goalie enough that it went straight in.
They're not coming to the bench, so you can't tell until they give the official word. But I'm going to say it was Mika. Her first of the night. Her 32nd of the season. And
Scoring for the Tigers, number 21, Mika Sykos, assisted by number 9, Hannah Austinson. That's 21 from 9.
7-1 Albert Lee.
I knew it was a matter of time until Mika got a goal.
And yeah, her 32nd, first of the game, but she's moving up. She was 4th in the state in goal scoring coming into the night. She can get them in a hurry, so she might be moving up that list before too long. Here comes Morgan on a pickoff as she gets a shot off, and it gets deflected into the glass. Morgan working on a hat trick, so is Hannah. And East just trying to work it out of their defensive zone here with 1.5 minutes to go. Now we have the lead in shots, 18-16. All the way down behind Jada as Ellsworth picks it up. And then Haley got it taken away from her and into the corner. Haley and Hannah are over there as Ellsworth also working to get it free. 2 Cougars with her, and it goes all the way over to the other side corner. Morgan plays it out of the zone. She's got Haley on her left. Minute to go. Haley weaves her way in. It gets taken down. No. They're going to call it?
Yep.
I didn't see a hand go in the air. But
down here in the corner, he had his up.
All right.
Number 10.
So that's Alexis Erickson going to the box. Second penalty on East of the night. Comes at 56 seconds basically left here in the second. 16:05 we'll call it. And boy, we could use a power play goal.
To Mankato East, number 10, Alexis Erickson for hooking.
As they play continues into the corner there, it's picked up by the Cougars and flipped down the ice with 40 seconds left in the period. And this one may bleed into the third period for about a minute because there's 33 seconds left in the period and 37 seconds left in the penalty zone. There's 5 second difference. As East again flips it out of their zone and Mika chases it. 16-15. And they get it into the zone, but it's taken away by the Cougars with 7 seconds to go. Still, the forechecking continues as Shelby not letting up there. And they add a couple, give up one, and have a 7-1 lead after 2. And we'll show you all those second period goals coming up here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays. Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeeLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Here at Roy Nystrom Arena, as Albert Lee had a 5-0 lead after one. A couple of girls with hat-trick chances. Morgan had 2 in that first period. Morgan Goskason, and 2 for Hannah Austinson. Shelby Evans got the scoring started in the first. Then the second period starts, and it was Mankato East who scored first at 2:28 of the second. Now back in. They get behind the Albert Lee defense, and they score on a nice job there for East. They got behind. Yeah, they had Jada going one way and snuck one in behind her there. A very nice goal for Alexis Erickson, her 18th of the season at even strength. And then the only other goal of the period was, I guess there were 2. Haley.
Well, let's go back one. I got the one of the one where the Mankato East goalie made a great play. But,
okay.
Haley had a nice little breakaway here. We'll go to that one.
Yeah, she got behind the defense. All the way up to. Look at this. Wide
Haley,
open.
Who's all alone, goes in on Jordan, and she gets
that was Kira Kira Erickson passed it to her from the opposite end of the ice. It was a beautiful pass, and she was all alone there, but couldn't get it done. But then Haley did get a goal a little bit later, 12:53 of the second, her 13th of the season. And Albert Lee again on the offensive, and a score! I thought it was Hannah, but it ended up being Haley. And
yeah, Hannah was the one that passed it across ice to her.
And Mika's got an assist on every one of our goals, it seems like, tonight. But that made it 6-1, Albert Lee. And then at 14:40, Mika finally got. How do you have 7 goals and she's only got 1?
She's got 3 assists. So.
That's true. Here's her 32nd of the season. The half wall there finally breaks free. Mika has it. And scores from the blue line. She shot them 12-6 in the second, even though we only got the 1 goal, but 1 goal each, or 2 goals, I guess, and 1 to them. Penalties, Mika got her second time in the box and moves her total up to 75 minutes. State number 1, second year in a row, and looking to break her previous mark of 83. She's closing in quick. As also Alexis Erickson went for 2 minutes for, in fact, she still has 1:05 left as we start the third period for an Albert Lee power play, which they are 0-for-1 on. Mankato East is 0-for-4 on their power plays. And that's playing right into our hands with a 95 now. 0-for-4 is going to add probably a couple of more percentage points, probably up to about 97%.
Yeah, and it was after that first goal that East got there in the second period, you could see they had a little more life to them, and then Albert Lee answered right shortly after that, and then you just see the deflation take its course with East, unfortunately, because that's got to be difficult when you finally get a goal, work hard to get a goal, and then all of a sudden the Tigers come back with 2 to answer.
And just put it out of reach, because there's no way they're going to come back against this team now. But they got to play out the third period, and 6-goal lead? Does that mean we go to running time?
I believe so.
Maybe we'll have to keep an eye on the clock here, but we still don't have a score on the boys basketball or girls basketball game. Let me see. We'll take a break, and I'll come back. I'm going to look up these basketball scores on the hub and see if they got any partial scores or anything, but it's 7-1 after 2, Albert Lee over Mankato East, and we do have the boys game coming up. Albert Lee taking on Winona.
And with that, we will end our live here with the girls game, and you would have to go on to the boys game live. So you can't just stay on this one. This one will end.
Okay, sounds good. We'll take the break and be back here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
Fall into savings with cooler weather means hotter deals at Northfield Ford Chrysler. Visit us to see the latest Ram trucks, Jeep Cherokees, and Dodge Durangos. And fall into savings because Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. Come see the difference at Northfield Ford Chrysler. If you're ready for an extraordinary sales experience, we're ready to serve. Open 6 days a week. Located on Highway 3 here in Northfield.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building, low maintenance house on a lake, lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
We're back here at the Albert Lee Arena, Albert Lee City Arena, and it is 7-1 Albert Lee after 2 periods of play, 18-18 in shots, as Mankato East has been greeted rather roughly here. They got off to a 5-0 deficit in that first period, and then soon we were talking off the air here in the break. As soon as they got a little life, Albert Lee snuffed it out with 2 goals of their own, so 7-1, and we have a power play to start the third period coming up here for 1:05 for Albert Lee as the second power play of the day. Everybody's 0 on the power play today. Both teams struggling in the power play. Mankato East at 16.4%, and Albert Lee wishes they were that high. They're at 14.5% on their power play. And thanks again to Gutters by GT, GT Window and Door, for sponsoring girls hockey here. We'll go to section play with them. I'm sure they'll have a home game because they're going to be in the 1 or 2 seed in their 5-team section. And they'll have a home team or home game, and then probably go, well, it's Owatonna for the championship if they make it. And odds are it's going to be the Dodge County Albert Lee matchup that we've been dreaming of all year.
Yeah, that'd be a
good
one.
Don't meet in the regular season. We have in years past, but not this year. So, and coming up here, the boys have dominated Winona, and I would hope they can do the same, although Winona has played better boys hockey here lately, last year and this year, winning records, which is kind of strange for them lately. We've had 12-year dominance, so 20-2.
Yeah, and they kind of had that with Austin. Austin came in here and gave them a run for their money. So
yeah, Austin's better, too, that's for sure. So, yeah, the boys are going to have to be on it tonight and try and get their 11th win of the year, as they are in the top 4 or 5 in the Big 9 and probably in their section, too. They have a 10-team section. Well, the girls only have 5, but if you can get in that top 5, you get a home game, and maybe you can do some damage. But, boy, we've talked about it last time. The boys have so much improvement in their play from the first 3, 4, 5 games to what they're doing now. They've turned it around for sure. But it's tough to keep that going and winning streaks and things like that. As the players are back here and ready to go for the final 17 minutes. And again, Albert Lee on a power play here for another 1:05. And the top line out there with the Austinsons as well as Morgan Goskason looking for a hat trick. Hannah's looking for a hat trick. Haley's got a goal. Mika's got a goal. The only one on that starting lineup doesn't have one is, well, Erickson's out there now. So Ellsworth not on the opening line here, but Erickson. So hopefully Ellsworth's all right. I didn't see her get hurt or anything. But Olivia, quite the player as a senior again, one of our 8 or 9 seniors on this team. Albert Lee with the puck here and 35 seconds to go in their power play, and Mika has it. Maybe Ella doesn't play on the power play, front line on the power play. As Mika circles, gets it too far for Haley, and it goes in behind the goal, and that's going to be whistled dead. 16 seconds. No, it is running time.
It is running time.
As time continues here, even on the break.
I think that's what Kelly said when we first started here, but I couldn't quite hear her. So.
Yeah. 6-goal lead, third period, you get running time. And if they can close it to 5, that'll stop. But if we increase it, of course, we'll just continue now. The penalty is over. And so 0 for 2 on the power play for Albert Lee today. And they have the 7-1 lead and pick the puck up at center ice as Araya takes it into the zone but gets it taken away right away. Now there's Ellsworth. So apparently she just doesn't play in that first line of the power play. As they work it inside, there's a shot on Jada who gets a pad save, but boy, that rebound came quite a ways.
Nice save.
And the East player hits the ice backwards along the far boards as Mika pushes it into the corner, and then look out. She gets her arm wrapped around it. Oh, it's wide open in front of the goal there, but no Tigers were home to put it away. Morgan almost got there in time, but not quite. I want a couple of power plays or hat tricks. Let's do it. Hannah and Morgan can each get one tonight. That'd be great. As the Cougars flip it in and get a line change. As their only goal was scored by Alexis Erickson, their second leading goal scorer with 18 now. And here they come into the zone, and Jada lets that one in. Boy, that one got by her. Not a lot of defensive help either on that one. As that makes it 7-2. And they're going to give credit to that one to Ella Fugazi. 2:34 of the third. And for Fugazi, that's number 17 on the year.
Now we'll find out if they go back to stopping the clock. Now that's a 5-goal.
Yeah, they should not, because, if they make it.
This is number 17, Ella Fugazi, assisted by number 19, Emily Braulmeyer.
So, 7-2 as we come in and try and answer and get stuffed by Thomas. As Haley was looking for her second goal and couldn't quite get the backhand to go in. Under 14 minutes to go. 7-2 Albert Lee. And East able to get it into the offensive zone. Grace Campbell takes it in, but it's taken the other way. Here comes Morgan Goskuson, a 2-on-2 with Haley to her left, and that's poke checked away from her. And Morgan able to gather it up again. Erickson takes a shot from the point. Oh, I thought that went in. So did a guy to my left there. He shouted yes. But I really thought that hit the back of the net, but apparently not, as play continues and goes trickling into the Albert Lee offensive end. Picked up there by Hansen. Araya wheels, and she's going to go all the way back around and pass it over to Kira Erickson, then ahead to Shelby Evans and into the corner. Coming down to 13 minutes to play. Mika and Ellsworth come out defensively. Or come onto the ice defensively as East into the zone again. Near circle along the half wall. Stuck there between skates. And Araya Hansen, the only Tiger to be there. And then in comes her buddy Shelby. And then it breaks free. And here come the Tigers on a breakaway. Or a little attack anyway. Shot in there, saved by Thomas. As Ellsworth centers to Shelby and can't quite redirect that one in. It's 12 and a half to go. East on the run. And a little 1-on-2. 2-on-2 make it. As they get into the zone, but cut off there was Lena Peterson. And shot all the way down the ice by Shelby Evans for icing. 12:08 to go as the clock does stop because it's a 5-goal lead. The shots are 2-1 now, East here in the third so far. And they do have the goal here. But still down 5 on the Service Master Buyout scoreboard. Erickson wheeling down that far wall, gets it ahead to Hannah Austinson, brings it into the zone. Haley was already in the zone, but they didn't call it. And gets lost out there in the corner for the Cougars. I think the refs want this one to end as much as everybody. Here's a chance for that high goal scorer, Brielle Newton. She gets taken off the play, though, by Seeger. Out in front, Jada made a save. Rebound comes way out to the blue line. And now back behind the goal. Chased down there by the Tiger D as Seeger tried to get it out of there. Finally, it's knocked out by Morgan. And Karam's off the ice all the way up to Haley, but it's offside. 11:15 to play here in the third. And the face-off, red dot outside the Albert Lee zone. Near side, but 11:15 to play. Referee blind drops that one. That's a fancy way to do it. He was looking behind him when he dropped that. And that one just past the outreached glove of Jada. As Tigers trying to get out of the zone, haven't quite yet, but here comes Shelby. A breakaway chance, but it's taken away by the time she gets to the blue line. East on the run. There's a shot that is deflected by Ellsworth into the corner, and Noble picks it up there. Gets it ahead to Shelby.
I think Ellsworth felt that one. She's kind of skating a little lingerly after that.
10.5 to play as East brings it in and can't get a shot off as she waltzed in. She tried a centering pass, but then a whistle stops play. With 10:29 to go. A line change for the Tigers. Austinson, Skoskason, Seeger, and Kolker out there in front of Jada. They put out a text to Afton Wachholtz, but I haven't heard from her yet for the girls' game in Mankato against West basketball. The boys are playing West here, but they have internet problems there, so we're going to put it on our AlbertLeeLive.com stream, but internet problems stopped us from doing that. Jada gloves one and hangs on with 10:02 to play.
Well, I suppose we started at 5:15, so the basketball game might not have even started yet.
Yeah, it goes to 7, I bet. No, that's true. Good point. I just, sometimes you just don't even think about that kind of stuff.
Right.
We started early here.
I just thought of it now myself. We're so used to starting at 7:15 or something.
Yeah. So, yeah. She probably will make it over there. We'll have a score for you in the boys' game. She's probably looking at me like, what are you talking about? They don't start till 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 for the boys. And I would imagine the same thing for the girls. As we have boys hockey here following this affair in 9.5 minutes. 7-2 Albert Lee. As they break that one up and bring it down the ice, and Morgan plays it into the zone off the wall, and it goes over the other corner. Haley and Hannah over there circling. And the Cougars take it. Come up the far wall, get it out of the zone with 9:05 to go. As Mika comes up with it, plays it ahead to Haley. Into the corner. And now out of the zone, too far for Grace Campbell, and Mika chases it down. Gets it up ahead to the red line. A 3-car collision over there. Two captains go down for Albert Lee, Hannah and Mika. But everybody's all right, and here's a shot that Jada stops and hangs on to with 8:28 to play. Yeah, let me, I'll say, she already answered me. She goes, yes, I'm Mankato. Sweet, dominate lead. Because I gave her our score. As play is underway, Jada reached out for that one, but it went past her into the end wall. And a slow roller that she covers, and the clock stops at 8:07. I need Albert Lee to score here so we can get back to running time.
This East team is not letting up, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a mark of a good squad. They have every reason to just give up and let us win 15-2 or whatever. But they are keeping after it. They have pride. And a lot of good players. They have some girls that are in the top 10 and 15 in the state in scoring and assists and things. And here they go, back for another trip into the zone. His offsides is waved off. Erickson picked it off for a minute there, but well, now they finally get it out of the zone. 7:40 to play. And into the corner, near side, through the crease and all the way over to the other half wall. And well, East is really taking a shot lead, 28-19. 10-1 shots this period for East. As a slow roller goes through the crease and out toward the half wall this side. Kolker has it. She is got Noble and Evans with her. Kolker across the blue line. Moves in a slow roller left-handed shot there that was saved by Thomas. And then that backhand by Morgan that misses or hits traffic. Smacked from Mika from the far side that goes wide. We're down to 6.5 to play in the third. And back behind the goal. Mika, Ellsworth trying to hit Goskeson in the middle of the ice. A little too far for her. Mika picks it up at the defensive blue line. She hits the ice as East has a chance here, and that is rebuffed by the Tiger D as Hannah gets it out to the red line to Haley. 6 minutes to go. Into the corner hard with Mika taking Grace Campbell in there. Here comes Morgan looking for a hat trick. And she centers it to Haley, who gets mixed up with the goalie there but couldn't score. Erickson has it in the near corner and tries to center it, but that goes to the Cougars, and here they come with a 1-on-3. 5.5 to play. It's kind of like running time now. They don't get a stoppage at all. As that one drifts behind the goal line in the Albert Lee defensive zone, and Haley has it catch up to her, gets it to Hannah, ahead to Hansen. Araya's going 1-on-4, puts a shot on, blocked. She gets the rebound, and then loses it back behind the goal. 5 minutes to play. As Tigers take it, Araya Hansen finds Shelby just off the bench. Plays it in and around the back to the far corner. And behind the net, a centering pass that gets knocked into the corner. 4.5 to play. As again, back in that far corner, Brielle Newton has it. She wants to go. She passes it ahead to Lena Peterson. And into the zone Working there. Erickson pins it against the wall, and then Hansen comes out with it and just shoots it down the ice. That's going to be icing. 4:09 to play. Back to the Albert Lee side for the faceoff. And it's going to be Hannah in this face-off. Taken by the Tigers, and Mika plays it down that far wall and ahead to Haley. She comes in, and the shot is stopped by Thomas. Sliding shot by Haley. 3:57 to play. 7-2, Albert Lee. East leads in shots 28-23. Oh, we mentioned earlier that they outshot us in the first game up in Mankato, 41-20, and still lost 3-0. So shots are a little closer this time, but the score is more lopsided. As played around the near side, and Mika picks it up. Tigers set up again. Agoskison gets it knocked away from her. And East with another chance here, 2-on-2. Campbell gets that knocked away. Haley runs into a player and loses the puck. Hannah plays it into the corner for Mika, who reverses field and brings it out. Off the wall, that's just like the last time Haley had a shot at it. She takes it. This time she's got a defender on her. Hannah ends up with it in the corner. And now out of the zone for the Cougars with 3:05 to play. That one goes into the Albert Lee bench. That's why they wear helmets over there. Coaches don't, but the players that stand on the bench do. Or the assistants or whatever they're, the managers.
Yes.
Shelby Evans with the face-off, and she wins that one as Kolker to Hansen to Kolker to Shelby. Under 3 to go. 5-goal lead for the Tigers. And they might move up the standings. They were third or fourth in the state in scoring. 7 might push them past somebody else. I'll have to look between games here, but of course, all the other teams are playing too tonight, so that could change. Until we get all the finals tomorrow. That one played through to the far corner as Noble runs into resistance at the blue line. 2:15 to play. And again, my thanks to GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT, our girls hockey sponsor all season long. As Mika plays it up ahead to Shelby, and she plays it into the zone. And the Tigers get a line change, but a whistle on icing will bring it back for the face-off. We're down to under 2 minutes now, minute 56. Hannah wins another face-off, and on the run is Haley. She's only got one girl back with her, and nice Thomas stop there, and she holds on for the save. It's her 22nd save.
Both goalies with 22 saves. Right? No.
Yeah, Jada's got 27.
Oh, yeah.
And 22 for Jordan, but both doing well.
Math isn't mathing today.
Jordan, if Jordan would have had a lot of more defensive help, because 5 of those 7, she was all on her own.
Yeah.
And that's not fair. She's a good goalie, only 2.5 on the goals against, so 2.5 is very acceptable on a goals against average, high school level. As back behind the goal it goes. She got peppered in that first period, 5 goals and
6 shots.